Also, we have a new kind of something called transfer of death on a deed. So that's a new thing that's coming down the pike on the 19th of July. So again, the state has passed this that we're going to be doing these type of transfer of deeds upon death, but it's very vague on how it's going to be done. So we're also getting ready for those kind of deeds. So we're working on that.
Russell, I don't mean to interrupt, but
go right ahead.
Could you explain that a little more, like debt on deeds?
Sure. So what happens is when you can now, on a deed, starting on the 19th, upon your death, you can have that property transferred to whoever you like. So basically what it's doing is avoiding probate on transfer of property.
Could you say that again, please?
So
I'm having a hard time, like.
So normally with a piece of property, what happens is you would, in your will or in a trust, you would have the property upon your passing, it would be probated, and that property would get turned over to wherever you decided it would go to. You can now, on your deed, you can now have that upon your death, that deed directly transferred to an individual without filing.
Only to probate.
Without probate. So it's automatic. It's almost like a, let's say, a car title. There's two names on it. One person passes, the other person becomes the owner.
Huh.
Yeah, it is definitely a hunt. It's just, it comes with a realm of issues moving forward. Like, for instance, how does the tax people know that this has happened and taken place? Things like that. But I've been working with the treasurer's office, so we're figuring that part of it out. So it's just another thing that we're dealing with in coming down the pike that we have to deal with.
Well, this makes no sense to the legal department, because if you take title, there's either joint tenants, tenants by the entirety, or husband and wife, it passes to that person right away. So if you know at the time you're making a deed out that you want to leave it to a non-related person, you could make them a joint tenant.
Correct.
At that time, and not have to go through this process.
That's correct. That's correct.
This is belts and suspenders to the ridiculous stage, if you ask the county attorney.
Right. Well, I can tell you that the county clerks didn't come up with it, so this is the law. This is what's coming down the pike, so we have to deal with it. Yes, thank you. So the notaries, I think we have.